Oh my God, I just looked at the time and I'm running so behind. I need to go meet for lunch or for dinner, and I should have been out of here a long time ago, and now I'm still here. Because I just have to put this video out here. I know a lot of people who subscribe to my channel and who look at the videos and they comment on them. You'll probably notice the influx of the white supremacist trolls that want to come on my video and spew their rhetoric. So actually this video is actually for the white trolls. So my first thing is, let me educate these high IQ white trolls, because I get a lot of white trolls on here that want to sit here and say, oh, white people are intellectually superior to black people. And then I also get a lot of comments about racism. So to all of these high IQ white people that don't know the definition of racism, let me just tell you what the definition of racism is. And you know what? I'm going to go a step further. I'm going to put the Merriam and the Webster's dictionary definition of racism so you can know exactly what it is. Racism is not liking white people. Racism means that you feel that because of your race, you are superior to another group or another race of people. That is what racism is. So me not liking white people based off their actions and their evil ways doesn't have anything to do with racism. Me stating facts about your genetic ability or lack thereof is not racism. Now, if I was to sit here and say black people are superior to white people based solely on the fact that we are black and you are white, then that would be racism. However, if I can say I don't like you, that just means I don't like you. I can be prejudiced, I can be bigoted, but for me to be racist, that's a separate issue. And so it's really interesting that you have all these genius and high IQ white people who don't even know the basic definition of racism. That's number one. Number two, you can't be a superior person while literally being genetically inferior to the very people that you claim to be superior to. So this doesn't have anything to do with racism. This doesn't have anything to do with me not liking white people. I don't dislike all white people. I don't think all white people are the same. I don't think all white people hold a white supremacist evil mentality. I think the majority do, but I don't think that every white person has that. So this isn't even directed towards every white people. But for the white supremacists and the bigoted and the hateful Jim Crow mentality, white people who want to spew their false rhetoric of superiority that's literally baseless and doesn't have any merit to it, you are the ones that I'm talking to. The ones who really want to sit there and troll the videos and dispute facts and never really give any evidence to support their rebuttal, this is for you. For the ones that think that you are actually superior to a group of people who can do way more than you, that you literally could not survive without, this is for you. The sole purpose, let me tell you, with every species, one of the sole most important purposes for that species is to ensure genetic survival, and they do this through procreation. In order for them to do this, though, the genetics of whatever species it is, it has to be able to survive through the process of natural selection. Now, we don't control that process. This is a process that is designed and controlled by nature. So, we don't need to tamper with it at all. Nature will show you who is genetically superior and who isn't, just based off your own existence. Now, white people are not able to do this. And this is just a simple fact. They are not able to do this because at the end of the day, and that doesn't mean that you cannot procreate, that white women cannot get pregnant. That doesn't have anything to do with it. That means that you are not able to ensure the survival of your species. Meaning, if more of you are dying than being born, and it's not because someone is physically killing you off, that means you cannot survive genetically the survival of your species. That means you cannot do that. That's just what that means. I don't control that. I don't control your genetics. So I don't have anything to do with that. These are just the facts of what you're not able to do. Black people and other races are able to do it. Animals are able to do it. Dogs can do it. Cats can do it. Bugs can do it. White people can't do it. I'm inclined to believe literally that at this point dogs will outlive white people. And that's just really what it is right now. So I need to know, for all you white trolls, how is it that you are intellectually superior, intellectually and otherwise, and yet, despite your intellect and technological medical advances that you stole from Africans and other races of people, but you're saying that they're yours. So let's just say hypothetically they are yours. They are yours. You do have this high level of intelligence. Why is it that none of this intelligence has been able to make you ensure genetic survival? Why is it that none of your intellectual superiority is able to ensure that you will be existing? Because it doesn't matter how smart you are if you don't exist. So my thing is if you're really that smart, why is it that you can't even do the one basic thing that the people that you claim to be superior to is able to do? You can say black people are as flawed as you want to. You can say we commit crimes, although you clearly commit more. You can say that we have kids out of wedlock. Who cares? Your moral system determines whether you have kids out of wedlock. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're wrong. That's a subjective belief based on your spiritual system that you created and want to enforce on everyone else. So you saying somebody having kids out of wedlock is basically a moot point to me. It's meaningless because you only determine that that's wrong based on your flawed belief system, because then you're the same ones that thought slaving and murdering and raping and torturing everyone on the planet, including the planet, was right. So at this point, I don't even care about you saying that. My thing is answer me this question for the white trolls. And if you come on here saying stuff, I'm just going to delete your comment and block you. So you're just going to waste your time. So you could do that. You could be a troll, or you could try to prove me wrong and prove that you are intellectually superior by giving me some facts and by answering these simple questions. If you are superior, genetically, intellectually, or otherwise, why is it that superiority hasn't enabled you to survive and do things that the people who are supposed to be inferior to you actually can do? That's what you guys can answer for me, because animals can do that, we can do that, bugs can do that, birds can do that, sea life can do that. Why can't you? Because you're dying off. That's what I want to know. And you can sit here and debate and say that you're not dying off, but I can get you a lot of evidence that you are. In fact, I don't even need to provide you with evidence that you are. Provide me with some that you're not. Because remember, you're smarter than me. You're intellectually superior to me. So I'm giving you this opportunity to educate me. Educate me and provide me with some evidence that your species is not dying off and that you actually are ensuring genetic survival, which we can do, although we're inferior to you, and you can't do. So that will make me stop talking about all of this myth, and I will actually get on a video and say that this is true. I will give you your props where they're due if you can give me some evidence from a reputable source that you actually can ensure genetic survival. Because with all of your intelligence, surely you can ensure surely you can do that. Surely you can make sure that your intelligence is going to actually exist 100 years from now. Surely you can actually show me that your intelligence is actually going to enable you to create some medical technology that's going to stop you from dying off. So how about you do that? Because the thing of it is I'm willing to bet that if you can't even stop yourself from burning in the sun, then you probably cannot stop yourself from dying off. But here is the challenge. So educate me, since you guys are so smart. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video.